Building good and strong joints is going to minimize the chance of injury and maximize our overall movement potential. What I usually like to do is to focus on the availability of range of motion that I have in the body. And that's going to minimize the chance of me, aggravating a joint or even tearing a ligament. We're going to go through 5 exercises to improve that. So let's get straight into it. First thing I recommend you do is to grab a box or do this close to a wall. You can hold onto the wall and then you're going to come up onto your tiptoes, try to push your knees close to the wall. I usually recommend that you make contact with the wall as a starting point and try not to lose the hip position. So I tuck my butt and then I really press my knees forward. As we progress, we start to do it without using our hands. This is going to allow us to get comfortable lengthening the quad muscle and really testing our flexibility here. Exercise number 2, all you're going to do is to bring one foot out in front of the other. You're going to start to load that front foot, and then I'm going to push out over the side of the ankle. So we're now starting to get the ankle ready for tolerating any kind of weight on the outside of the joint. If that's easy, we start to bring the other foot. We start to press both feet out. If that's easy, we start to do it without actually assisting anything. And all I'm trying to get you comfortable here is obviously learning how to actually load on the outside. That way, if there's a trip, it's only going to be a minor injury or might just be a little bit uncomfortable as opposed to a full blowout of the joint. Exercise number 3, I just want you to fold. You can bend the knees if you need to. You're going to start to press towards the floor. Now, if the knees are bent, that's perfectly okay. I'm going to try to engage deep here in my hip capsule. So I'm really squeezing the quad, pulling the leg back up towards my hips as I draw down. We're going to pulse down for 10 repetitions. And on the 10th rep, I want you to try hold for 10 seconds. We come out and we repeat that for another 3 times. Exercise number 4, set yourself up beside a wall or a box. You're going to bring one leg out to the side. You're going to point the toes. You're going to stay nice and strong through this standing leg. You're going to try to minimize how much you lean, and I want you to lift the leg out for 10. On the 10th rep, I want you to hold for 10 seconds in your highest position. If that's easy, then what we'll start to do is bring the knee up, and from here, we try to extend the leg out. Again, we go for 10 repetitions, and then we hold for 10 seconds on the 10th rep. And then we swap over to the other side. Exercise number 5, this can be done on the floor or standing. I'll show you both. First exercise, you're down on the floor, 90 degrees with the arm, press that right shoulder down into the floor. From here, we're looking to raise the forearm off the floor for 10 repetitions in a rotation through the shoulder. And on the 10th rep, we hold for 10 seconds. If you're not comfortable getting on the floor, don't get on the floor. We'll bring ourselves over to like a door frame or something that you can kind of anchor the hand. From here, push forward with the shoulder, so like you were grounding the shoulder on the floor. And then we do the same thing. I remove my forearm from the door frame. I do 10, then I do a 10-second hold. And then don't forget, we do both sides. With most flexibility exercises, it's just about consistency. Don't overcomplicate it. Just pick 5 exercises throughout the week and stay consistent with them. If you're a little bit confused, pop yourself onto my homepage. I've got full playlists to get you started. Best news is, it's free. What are you waiting for?